Greetings. Blessed new day. This is Mariposa Maát, and I am very happy to be here. It's the first day that I'm going to be transmitting from this channel. It's been a long time coming, and I am ready. So when I say it's been a long time coming, I mean it's been a really long time coming. And before I even start, I'm just gonna hit these a little bit. These are tuning forks, and they just help to get your energies in line, help with the energetic field. So I'm just gonna do this. You hear the birds? That's why I love it here so much. Okay. So I just want to thank Spirit for bringing me to this point to actually share my journey and to share myself a little bit more authentically than in the past. I've now taken the name Mariposa Maát because I've seriously gone through a transformation. I'm tired of crawling on my belly as the caterpillar. And I am giving myself permission to fly. And I know that that is the real reason why I'm here, is because I'm in service to the Creator to help other people to also find their wings, so to speak. So, in my past channels, I've always really focused on love and light, and of course that's always really important, but the spiritual community and the spiritual movement has really gone pear-shaped in the sense that it is in denial of dark realities, and the only way that you can deal with dark realities is to deal with them. You cannot jump over here and try to enjoy this or that or just distract yourself. Okay, spirituality is actually about dealing with all of the small details in your life, and really energetically being able to feel when things are out of balance, and then also being able to reshift. Okay, so I've often shared the tools, the positive tools like the tuning forks or the crystals or the diet or the exercise or the breathing exercises or chants and mudras, hand symbols. All these things are all tools and very important. However, the most important thing is to be conscious of how you feel. That's number one, is your emotional intelligence. You have to be able to challenge yourself more than anything else. And so me sharing right now is not about me standing higher than anyone else, only in the sense of maybe some experience or, offering my part, but I do not see myself as being higher than anyone else. Anyone who wants to do what I've done can do what I've done. If they want to put that energy into that, they have the commitment. And we're all here for different reasons, so we shouldn't compare ourselves to each other. And I say that to you, I say that to myself, because in the way that I presented myself in the past, it's been, trying to be this professional standard as far as my presentation, but in reality, I know I'm good enough, I'm enough, right? So let me just get down to business and really talk about what I feel I have to offer, okay? What really moved me to share again is the fact that I am 50 years old this year, a quinquagenarian, a proud quinquagenarian, an elder, and I know now that it is my role to speak. You know, whereas in the past, you know, it's like if you have nothing good to say, don't say it at all. Well, I've pretty much done that a lot in my life, and I want to encourage everyone to speak up for yourselves, especially women, but even men. In the world that we live in, everyone is pushed down, and there are levels to this shit, right? And so for me, I have actually had to divorce pretty much everyone in my family. Everyone in your family, everyone in my family. Yeah, so it has been a slow roll since college, I guess, as far as really, well, no, my whole life. I've recognized that the way I view life is different than the way my family views life. And my family they had money when I grew up. I wouldn't say they're prestigious now, but anyway, I was well taken care of. My father's a dentist, my mother's a teacher. And so I was raised in a very bourgeois environment, which is really why I yearn so much to be with common people as far as learning cultures and how communities interact. Because when you're in the upper classes in America, quite often, especially for black people, you are cut out of so much. And culturally, people are so confused. And there's so many generational issues in the black family, so-called black family. Because, you know, of course, when we say black family, we're talking about everyone who's brown, which is not just African American, but African Americans are a mix of lots of different people from different places. Africa is one of them, but there were black people all over the world in ancient times. And so we are not just from Africa, but I digress. So anyway, everyone knows the history of America. It's only a matter of how much you want to focus on it or how much you want to deal with that reality. And it's apparent to me that it is that time for us to really look at how slavery, the racial mixing, the way that everything that's taken place, how it has created mental illness in America, in our families. The sexual abuse, the physical abuse that happened in slavery continues in families. Okay? Do you understand? And this is not just in black families, but in white families too. Because when the white people were deprived of our bodies, you know, to just openly rape and defile us, they created legal ways to do it, or acceptable ways in American culture to do it, and to not be punished, to have no type of balance brought to the situation. And so this is what my family is ill from. We have an incredible amount of jealousy, backbiting, the inability to be each other's cheerleaders, the inability to be loving. It's more like a demanding kind of reality, like you have to do certain things as a family because it's your duty, because you were born into the family. But even when people get abusive, even when, you know, you feel worse from your interactions with your family, then you feel better. Now, mind you, I divorced my family in a holiday way when I was in my 20s. Now I'm 50.